And we can start integrating Great Britain, Castile, Aragon, Portugal, Leon and Galicia, as well as Savoy and Florence, and we'll do Savoy and Florence first. H-read is back. Oh, you fucking... that could have not happened, but you scared the crap out of me. H-read is abandoned. My ass. You know what's funny now, guys? You know what's funny? Let's go check the H-read map. Did we add this? No. We can't add this because it needs to be pagan before it can be added to the polygon.
So, es geht los, Freunde. Verehrt und verdammt steht in den Startlöchern. Wir sind bereit und werden heute nach München auf der Kutsche einfahren und zum Putsch aufrufen. Wir spielen Konzert und schauen mal, wie weit die bayerische Polizei uns reiten lässt. Auf geht's!
Der Satz bekannt, neue Helden braucht das Land, Kämpfer und Haudegen, vielleicht ist da was dann. Jeder weiß, wofür man lebt, wenn man voll aufs Ganze geht, wenn man mutig und verwegen fällt und wieder aufersteht. Und sing mit uns, dann bist du frei. Das Morgen ist uns einerlei. Komm, wir reiten in die Welt. Heute ist unsere Zeit. Denn neue Helden braucht das Land. Mal verehrt und mal verdammt. Sie leben fort im Jetzt und Hier. Neue Helden, so wie wir. So wie wir. Hey. Wärst du gern ein Mann von Welt, der um so manche Hand anhält, Minnesänger und Charmeur, der wahre Liebe schwört, dann zieh den Degen hoch zu Ross, such dir einen schmucken Weiberschoß, hol sie in der Kutsche ab, so wie es sich gehört. Denn neue Helden braucht das Land. Mal verehrt und mal verdammt. Sie leben fort im Jetzt und Hier. Neue Helden, so wie wir. So wie wir. Und sing mit uns, dann bist du frei. Das Morgen ist uns einerlei. Komm, wir reiten in die Welt. Heute ist unsere Zeit. Und bald schon singt man überall. All for one and one for all. Und wenn es durch die Gassen hallt, stehen wir bereit. Denn neue Helden braucht das Land. Mal verehrt und mal verdammt. Sie leben fort im Jetzt und Hier.
Man, I was really worried that was going to take forever. I was really worried that was going to take forever. But thankfully, it did not. Okay, so that's one hurdle gone today. So now we need to flip Inti, which is easy enough. I was going to say easier said than done there, but yeah. It's easy, it's easy. All we have to do is own Lima. That's the only thing. How hard could that possibly be? I can't reach it. I can't reach it. For the Falklands, it has 3 dev. My goodness. You sack of garbage. It's okay. What am I doing there? Stop it. Here, go improve relations with Leon. Grab that. Ah! We lost the Fan of the Faith. Very nice. Did I fuck myself with that? Not really. Did I lower autonomy for Absolutism yet? Oh, that's a good one. I know a better song for this. I am the king of everything. This is great. No, what the fuck? Absolutism song. I want that weird thing with like 10 views. Yeah, there you go. The song is great. I'm gonna link it in the chat. This guy's amazing. Alright.
I am the state. I own this land.
I own this land.
Got all the power in my own hands.
My own
I'm
hands.
so divine, glorious and pure. Got everyone under my rule. Yes, I'm the king of everything. And there's no power over me. Yes, I'm the king of everything you see. And there's no power over
Alright, it's good enough.
me. No matter if you're
Yeah.
rich or if you're poor, you're just a subject forevermore. If you're from the church of the autocracy, just pay those taxes
Pay those taxes.
for my bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy.
Yes, I'm the king.
2 years late with that. What? No, I posted it before.
There's no power.
I posted it every time I played the song.
Yes, I'm the king of everything you see. And
Alright,
there's no
let's
power,
get an army over to Lima.
no power over me.
And now we get to the difficult part, guys. If we can core this, and it actually finishes.
Well, it is not true.
Oh, let's just hope so, man. Let's just hope so.
I'm a man like
Praise be the big oink. Also, we can core this shit now.
trying to build a modern state.
Come on.
A country from the mess you made. Your parliaments,
Who's the biggest of my vassals?
my enemies take.
It doesn't matter. I want to integrate Savoy and Florence first anyway. Because it doesn't matter now. I can just integrate it if I want to. We should do that then.
Supreme Court,
Should we just do that? We'll just do that now because I have to.
I will be heard.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I'm the king.
Will we be?
Of everything.
It's negative 50. He's going to get plus
There's no power.
30.
No power
Plus
over
25. Plus 41. Subsidies.
Yes, I'm
Yeah, I'll
the
be
king
fine.
of everything you see.
I'll be fine.
And there's
Can at
no
most
power,
50% liberties, alright.
No power
Fuck outta here.
me. No power over me.
Twink Fox Asher, thank you so much for 23 months in a row. Tip man up to you, sir. 30. Okay, so it's negative 60. Subsidies and gifts 65. Oh, God damn it.
Yo, we talking about absolute monarchs who ruled absolutely and fought each other for land. Ain't nothing new under the sun, y'all. even the sun can't.
I'll be completely fine. I can totally do that. I'll be completely fine.
We are Leviathans. Piece of Thomas Hobbes. We're chosen by your God. It's called divine right. What that really means is we do what we like.
If I start this 10 years,
some started young like our name was Doogie Howser. We getting our desires like the Spanish Empire. Philip was a Catholic. He was really passionate, taking in the heart and a patron of the arts. Took his armada to Queen Elizabeth, but then she flipped the script and sunk his battleships. Sunk his battleships. The king from Spain came to make it rain. Got gold and silver like he was first and second. So much bullion.
Let's get those guys out of the way.
Then inflation hit.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Is there an Inca song? If I was an Inca. Wait, that's all how the song goes. These prestige events.
If I was an Inca, I'd really like to go and hang out in the capital, they call it Cusco, and meet the Sapa Inca, cause I'd really like to know how we got so much land so the empire would grow.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Apu, chillin' with the royals up in Machu Picchu. I don't know about palaces in
When is it done?
Surely somewhere there's a
1st of March.
2, 3, swag. I'd like to meet and cutie. Hey,
Who makes these songs? History teachers
if I was an Inca
for their class.
America,
Usually.
find me living in the Andes area. Chile, Argentina, and Peru,
Or school projects.
even Ecuador or over in Bolivia.
Or Sabaton. I mean, it's in that order.
Let me tell you what I'm thinking. I could eat a guinea pig if I was England. For traveling along the roads, I would have a llama. No more looking heavy, those would save a lot of drama. Chasky, I could be a Chasky. Running royal messages, ain't nobody catch me. I would tear along over mountain roads and ridges.
I really
crossing
hope I
deep
can
ravines
reach
on
this.
suspension bridges, swaggy.
Please. Otherwise, it's gonna be super shit. It's gonna be another 10 years or something. Then I first have to fight these, and I have to take that, core that, then I have to take that, core that, and then hope I can reach it.
Let them keep their culture and their own identity, but betraying their future leaders who are brainwashed mentally. Is that a tautology? 1532 and Pizarro's crew arrived and they spread their disease. It was about to be an Inca.
What the fuck? I don't have time for your nonsense coalition, man. Get out of here.
That would be the start of the Inca's Inca from South America.
Alright, who's suffering attrition? These guys are. Could you stop?
Chile, Argentina, and Peru, Colombia, even Ecuador or over in Bolivia. Na na na, na na na, na na na, yeah now, na na na, na na na.
France is into the. What a fucking joke, dude. As if.
Na na na, na na na, yeah, na na na.
Show China. Here you go. It's beautiful. Oh, let's speak behind this. Do you also hate me? No. Dude, you have like fucking 2 aggressive expansion on me. What are you bitching about? God damn it. Piece of shit. Yeah. I wasn't expecting that one. I didn't sign up for that.
Used to bide my time with royalty, dared to ask for boats and loyalty, to sail off with intent, west to the Orient. I knew that I could help humanity by spreading germs and Christianity. And
No, we're not going to be spreading Christianity. 518, 518, 518.
turned me down, but I got up. Hey! The Portuguese went with Diaz.
Oh, 520!
My campaign.
Yes!
And petitioned Isabella of Spain. She liked my pitch, she called it fat. Hey! I think she even liked my stupid
Alright.
hat. I see the
But
gold, I
we
see
also
it
need
now.
unrest to be +1, so I'm gonna ask mill access.
Santa Maria,
And then dower.
Pinta and Nina, 'cause I am an admiral.
Let's make that shitty heir into a general. Have him die in Cusco. Come on, give me this. Yeah. Mumble fire. 14, 15, it's about as fast as you can fire it. Stop not cancelling the noise. Well, I needed to. You want me to stop the music? Okay, here, fine. Let's go play this. Oh, yes. Oh, it makes you brave. This music makes you brave, guys. It makes you brave. Internal conflicts will fire first? Oh, no, it never does. See? +4. And, internal conflicts is +2, so. I thought you were making a joke ever, Dota, sorry. I don't want to take anything else. So I can't core anything else. Oh, that's not true. How the fuck? Okay, someone riddle me this. How the fuck is that closer? What? Is that closer? That's also close. What the fuck? How is that one close? It's not closer though. How could that possibly be closer? Center of the water? Trade winds. I guess the center of water is like over here. The center of the sea province. Yeah, okay, I see that. Still, I don't think I want to take more. Oh yeah, one thing, whilst I was testing this, a long time ago, Portugal already owned all of this, Great Britain owned all of that. And then I finally declared war on Cusco, and freaking Portuguese Rio de Prata occupied Lima, and because it wasn't my colonial nation, I wasn't allowed to transfer the occupation, and I didn't notice, and I gave it to them, and they destroyed the freaking temple, so I had to go back like 50 million years. Awful. Because I'd already declared the war, not thinking I needed to be here, so there was no way to go back. There's no way to burn it, so I had to load a save from like 10 decades ago. Just give me Lima. Well, I mean, you can give me a little bit more. Is there a reason for me to care? No, not really. I want a short truce. Alright, let's score it. It's time to flip, boys and girls. Even if I lose my legitimacy, I'll still be at +3. So I can even stab up once. Watch me get that event that gives me negative unrest now. Alright. Yeah, quarantine the province, and now we flip Lima. We integrated our vassals. Let's see, we can add +20. Uh, 20, 25 from send gift, 25 from influence, 20 from subsidies, 41 from Imperial Grace. What else? He's not diverting trade over to me. Yeah, okay, but we're doing that now, so... And then plus 10 from returning the actual core. So that's... 10 plus 20 plus 25 plus 25 plus 20 from subsidies plus 41 from Imperial Grace is 141, and he already has 104, so we're fine. We're good. 10 from same religion. Yeah, but here comes the kicker. That's true what you're saying, but no. Listen here. No. That's true, but what's the but? It's true, but oh yes, but if I enforce religion on him, he's going to be super fucking upset with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this integration to like 60%. Then I'm going to press this button. So I'm going to remove this button and press it again once he gets to like 60% or something. And then then he will flip to an instant 100, and then I'll enforce Inti on him. Otherwise, it's going to take years to get him to be loyal again. So I'm going to do that at the end. So I can't use that to get extra relations with him. Yeah, I know. I counted that in. Alright, Lima event, let's go. Lima event, come on, let's go. Lima event. Don't accidentally click the wrong option, Florry. I swear to God, if you do, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Ew. Sometimes my coffee machine lets me make coffee even though there's no beans in the coffee machine. Look at this, this is like tea. I guess you need to look at this. Look. It's like tea. You can't really see. Oh. It's disgusting. Look at this. Yeah, it lets me make coffee when there's no beans in the machine, and then after it makes that coffee, it's like you need to fill the beans. And you're like, okay. Smoother than I expected though. Everything is very nice. Alright, Lima events, come on. Fire. Destroy the temple! In the recently conquered lands near the coast of Lima, we have come across a huge temple complex where one of the Andean oracles resides. The idol itself is not much to look at, a simple wooden figure, rather than the usual golden gods we have come across elsewhere. But the shrine seems to be of great significance to the people here. This is a fascinating religion. Let us embrace it instead. Ding! And that makes me primitive. So, now we need authority. But we gain 100 a year, so good times. What's my tech? It's amazing. I can't embrace this now. Primitive countries must reform their religion before embracing institutions. Also, I can't build boats. But that's a lie, that's a lie. The game tells you that you can't build boats, but I can totally build boats. I just have to build them like this. Kriteksky, thank you for some 3 months in a row. Tip man after you, sir. Let's go. That's how I wanted to do a primitive world conquest, guys. Because you can't do a world conquest if you start as a primitive, and you know you don't have provinces on each side. Like, you need boats at some point to invade Great Britain, for example, right? So what you would do is you would integrate a vassal, and the vassal would have build a boat, and then if you integrate them and you have at least one boat, then you can build every ship that you might want to build. Even galleys, even though you don't own a galley, you just need to have one boat. You just need to have one boat, and then you can build more boats. Ah, see, now this looks like coffee. Very nice. Austrians suddenly forgetting about boats. When you reform, am I going to lose vassals? No, I don't lose anything, because Inti is amazing. No, it's the shittiest one out of all of them, but it is the easiest to reform, so it's like a trade-off, right? So I'm going to be getting now 10% morale of armies, 10% extra CCR, 0.5 legitimacy, an extra colonist, and I automatically discover adjacent when a colony is built, and 10% manpower recovery speed, as well as, no, that's it. I'm not going to get anything from authority. Right? Am I a fan of coffee shops? Not personally, no. But I don't mind them, if that's what you're asking. Now, the problem is our religious unity is 1. Sorry. Yeah, staffing up is going to be quite expensive. And we need to stab up a bunch of times to pass the reforms. Didn't you used to keep the authority bonus when you reformed the religion and you had 100 authority, or did Paradox fix that too? I think I googled it and they fixed it. Although I don't see why that needed fixing. There's no reason for me not to convert land now, is there? Nope. Is there? Well, there would be a reason not to fix my land if I was planning on moving my capital to the New World for free. Instead of, you know, giving away all of my land. But honestly, in order to be able to do that, I would now have to flip to Quechua culture. I need to convert everything to Inti anyway, so I best start it now. Otherwise, we're gonna have years of downtime where we do nothing for no real reason. So, no thank you. I would like to get myself a missionary dude though. So let's go get one. So our religious unity is ass. So where's my money supply? What is max missionaries? 4. Once I, oh no, never mind. It's going to be 3. Actually, no, it's going to be 4 with the parliamentary debate. But it's going to be 4 plus 2 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 plus 2. 1 million missionaries. Okay, it's just not mine. I'll put them to work. Right now, Animus? Nope, we are Inti. Wait. What? Inti has no sound effect? What? Even the Huatl has a sound effect. Inti has no sound effect? Literally unplayable. What? Can I mod this? What sound effect would I want it to make? A llama? A llama. Llama making noise. That's what it should do. Can you mod that in without breaking Iron Man? Is he gonna make a noise? Is he gonna make a noise? Suspense is killing me. He's not making a noise. Can you guys see this? He's not making... Wait, shit, I missed it! What? No, that wasn't a good sound effect. This one was, though. That's the noise the fucking relationship make when you click on it, man. That's fun. Or maybe something completely different. I don't know. Something, I mean, even the Aztecs have a sound. Maybe take Jerusalem for more missionary bonus? No, it doesn't give me a missionary. Nothing gives pagans missionaries. I don't know why. I get one extra missionary. But you don't get Defender of the Faith, you don't get shit, you get ass. That's why, when I did the Mayan one faith, I went out of my way to create a dumbass, super overpowered country. But we don't need that. What's this? Oh right, I'm Inti, so I get Inti events now. And nobody ever plays as Inti, so nobody knows what this means. The world can sometimes... Music's kind of loud. The world can sometimes be an unforgiving place, and fate may turn out in surprising ways. Luckily, we have the Huesca gods of our people to help us interpret what the future holds. Should the future be too hard for the Huescas to penetrate, there are other oracles in the Andes, but they require a worthy gift before sharing their visions. Joseph I has been beset by ample doubts recently, and is perhaps the time to consult the auguries. Consult the oracle at our local Huaca at Vienna. Okay. 25% favorable answer, 75% conflicted answer. 80% chance favorable answer, 20% chance conflicted answer. That's not well. No, let's see what happens. Favorable answer. Oh, gain +1 stab. Don't mind if I do. Shit. I'm a dumbass. I still need to fire a country. But it's still, we're okay. Yeah, okay, we're still okay. But this also gives me authority. Look at how much it increases every month, by the way. This is hilarious. When you're playing as the Inca, this is like one of those things that takes a really long time. But it's based on how much dev you have, so it's quite easy for us. So that's why I picked Inti. Can you just give me an Inquisitor? Oh god, no, I'm never gonna get an Inquisitor. Because Inquisitors can only come from land that is already Inti. No! So I can only get one from the estate. I won't be able to get one until 1621. Oh, that is shit. Oh, I should have made sure I had one. Yeah, no, I can't get an Inquisitor. I can keep trying. Now, Authority actually also gives you a bonus. It gives you staff cost reduction and national unrest. We're good. We're good. 1st of May, 4 months. It won't fix it in 4 months. Use State Edict. That's not a bad idea. Let's not be lazy. Where else are we converting? Really? It's not a state. No, I'm not gonna use my fucking admin. Get the fuck out of here. Venice is state-unified court and accepted. Convert vassals? Not right now. Court and country won't stop if you go under one unrest. Yes, it will. One of the following must be true. Currently in a disaster, unrest lower than 1, stab at least 3, less than 50 absolutism, not the age of absolutism. That's how it can be stopped. So, one of the following. And I know because I've had that fuck me over many times. Castilian separatists in the Falklands. so fucking juvenile sometimes. Alright, let's go get those guys over there. Okay. This is fine. Return to Falklands. I would, but I can't. Wait, well, I can't. No, I can't. Conflict of court and country. Fantastic. Let's go get this. Negotiate with the Frondeur. What's my OE? I'm gonna let that disappear. I'm gonna wait until June 1616 to pass my first reform. I mean, I can't do it now anyway, because you can't do this, little promise to do that. And there's so I can't do it now. There was more rebels, but I don't know where. They spawned somewhere in Africa? Yes, Arguin. So, passing these reforms during court and country is about the dumbest thing ever, because you constantly get rebels in places like the Falklands. I know, I'm getting a navy over there. I can't walk here. I'm not Jesus, okay? I need to get boats. I was getting boats. Don't worry about it. It's okay, it's okay. I don't need to apologize. I need to be very careful with my boats, because building new ones is going to be quite difficult. The rebellion must be crushed. Yeah, I'm going to pick that bottom option. So I really don't like separatism, but I can leave it for 4 months. Hey, at least there isn't a level 8 force on the Falklands. Yeah, that's true. And you know, without the Falklands, it would have taken me a lot longer to flip Inti, so it's actually fine. Any good Civil War songs? Civil War, Ruler of the Universe? I like this song. I will rule the universe. Location, France. Hungary offered embrace. Yeah, I know. but I am primitive at the moment, so even if I accepted that, which I don't need to, but even if I accepted that, I have to reform my religion before I can embrace institutions. And when I do reform, I will get it for free. I will buy their loyalty and we will meet them in sword in hand. Carizar, Bitwise, Friol, and Istrian. Island rebels can suck on my dick. You know, once you own that land, you should just be able to walk there. Fuck off. This is very easy, but you gotta make sure to mothball the fort. Because they will instantly siege it down, and then you have to spend money and manpower to unsiege it. I need some merc cannons. Otherwise it's gonna be far more painful. Sure. Converted Constantinople. Vienna. We can't afford that. Yeah, so getting an Inquisitor is, unless I get one through event, it's not happening. So you guys can march up to Tirol. Why is the torus going down? Does it go down if rebels occupy land? Heretics in the Empire? No, no, not Imperial authority, Inca authority. Goes down when provinces. Okay. Let's go get another general. Micus. I had such good generals. Autonomy makes it go down. Yeah, but I don't understand, because I've not increased autonomy anywhere. Oh shit, you're joking. Didn't make it here on time. But it's okay, because I mothballed the fort, so you get to unsiege it real quick. Alright, you guys go kill that. When did it fire? 1615, right? So 1625, that's when Court and Country ends. Finished my cores, that means I can stab up now. But I'll wait for my Imperial Authority to grow. And well, I could finish all the way up to this, and then we can get 20% religious unity. Would that make it faster or less fast? right with me being not on track? No, you're not. Anything before Cartoon Country is meaningless. And, look, buddy. Listen, right, I did a Mayan one faith. I had 20 provinces in 1620. 20. And now, I have like 600, as well as 50 subjects that can all convert for me. I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be completely fine. Axel, thank you for subbing, man. Tip man after you, sir. And Soviet Cookie, thank you for subbing for 33 months in a row. Tip man after you, sir. Right. Summer Winters, thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime, man. Tip man after you, sir. Hey. Let's get all these silly regiments out of here. I'm not about to lose my admin, thank you. Every bit of ounce of admin I can get my hands on. Well, I mean, it'll take 10 years for that to properly improve, so. I swear to God, if I get rebels down here, I'm gonna be so... No, it's fine. I've got troops right there. Okay. Right, so our authority is 100. Is there any reason not to stab up? You gotta stab boss guy to save admin. You're actually joking. Unbelievable. I suppose I can't pass reform spells about war. Yeah. Change vassal focus? Well, the thing is, I can, but it's a show superiority war. So, I can, but the problem is, they'll just die. Are you sick in the head? He must be. Mantua declared the war, right? No, he's a free thinker and he's fertile. I don't see why he feels the need to do this. Well, it is pretty free thinking of him. I think what I'll do is I'll enforce Intiism on Muscovy. So I'll make Muscovy loyal, I'll enforce Intiism on him. And I'm going to give him up as a subject. Because I need to do that anyway, if I want to do the Russia thing. And it seems that we have crossed the Rubicon, ladies and gentlemen. So in for a penny, in for a pound. That is the fastest way to get rid of this. I really don't want to fight this war right now. We could probably win, but the thing is it will cost a bunch of money. Not that we don't have the money, but it's also like... It would take a really long time. All the while I'm getting rebels, and if I have rebels I can't press these reforms, and I want to press these reforms. So I think what we'll do is we'll force Intiism on him and I'll release him. Yeah, I think we'll do that. If he wants that, but I'm pretty sure he does. And he needs to not be a subject to form Russia anyway, so... And he'll already be Inti, so we might even be able to revoke twice to get him back. We'll fuck up something so bad. Well, I'm thinking about screwing it over now, but I think we'll be fine. Did you pick religious? He did. He did. He did, and we'll even be able to ally him immediately after. Because he's got super high relations and he's got decent enough trust. I think that's what we'll do. I think that's the cleverest way to get out of this. Right, so how disloyal are you? 85, pay off debt, disable, placate, enforce religion, Inti. Yeah. So now he's Inti. Problem is, he might reform. Because the button's not grayed out. And if he does, then I have to revoke privilege and pass it again. I must. Can he form Russia if he's Inti? Yeah. I've never seen AI reform. I think they broke something. I've seen AIs reform. I've seen them pass reforms. I don't know if I've actually seen them reform. AIs are really bad at reforming. They usually can't fight the 100k pretender rebels. This is true. Well, I mean, even if he starts reforming, we can always just make him a subject and then the button disappears. So, Mantua, sorry man, but I'm gonna let Russia go. Unbelievable. The fact that they actually declared the war. Look at this! Like, what the fuck? They'll regret it. I don't think I will. See, because I want him to form Russia at one point, so he colonizes all of this. And makes it Inti for free. Otherwise, you have to send 100,000 missionaries out. He's independent, so he's going to reform for, convert for himself. Just fight them, you bit. Well, I could, but it would take a really long time. And aside from it taking a really long time, it shows superiority, right? So these guys, they'll just suicide into the enemy. And you can't. No. No. You can't from Russia. Why not? Can't from Russia, read the message. He needs Novgorod to form. I know he needs Novgorod, but what do you mean he can't form Russia? Yeah, I know, that's why I specifically took Novgorod, so he wouldn't form Russia up to this point, because I couldn't have enforced Inti on him 100 years ago, but he would have owned Novgorod, and then he would be Russia, but not Inti, and then he would start colonizing this, and then it wouldn't work. So the whole point was that I didn't give him Novgorod, but if he gets that, then he should be able to. I can just diplomatically integrate this guy, man. But, calm down, it's fine. I'm just thinking about maybe there's something else that I've missed, but I don't think there is. I think this is fine. And even if we can't vassalize him, and we'll just have to make sure he doesn't pass the reforms, because if he's no longer primitive, then the thing won't work. That's not true either. Even if he is no longer primitive, we can always just return province, and then he will be primitive again. Yeah, no, it's fine. No matter what way you look at it, it's always going to be fine. So, sorry, I'm gonna spit out the Russians. Thought about the Maldives? I think I did. I mean, no, I'm not even gonna try. No. Show superiority with H3 is ass. I could put them all on Z, but then I have to fight it myself. And like I said, I don't see the point because we wanted to do this anyway. So yeah, just kind of thinking about skipping doing this, but this is better this way. I did enforce Inti on him, right? Yeah, but wait a minute. Can, because I'm Inti now, he can press the button. He can press the button. Would he? He might just press the button. I don't know if he'll press the button. Why wouldn't he? Do I press the button? Dude, no way would everyone vote for it again. Last time I checked, AIs don't press the button. Week of absence and you didn't check this? But I didn't think it'd be necessary. They didn't declare a coalition war in the week of absence. Last time you checked, they didn't press the button. But wait, hold the phone. We could use this. I mean, this time we have really high relations with everyone. We could use this now to flip everyone to Inti and then revoke the reform and pass it again. Save file? Yeah, but what is the point of a save file? We can't bird. Take the good choice. Do I have the authority? Yeah, I have 100. I think we can do that, actually. Yeah, look, they all vote for it. They vote for the next one, so they will, by definition, vote for the... See, this guy won't because he's Anglican, so if I force Inti on him, he would totally vote for it again. So if I just revoke reform, and they're all Inti, then that will work as well. And then we don't run the risk of the Muscovy shit. But the problem is, do they maintain the liberty desire? Do you maintain the vassals? I think you do. Woo! I was kind of hoping it wouldn't get to this point yet. wasn't a problem before. If they do, we can just pass it again. So, okay, so we can get out of this in two different ways, right? So we can give up Russia, or we can force Inti on everyone. They'll all have, like, yeah, but it's only for a day. I think that works. It's a big fucking gamble, though. Also, I can't, because I need enough land to add to the HRE, and I can't add the land. There's no way I have 100. I can't do that. I don't have 100. Because what I would need is to have 100 saved up in addable provinces. And I don't know how many I have. I got quite a few, but... Also, actually, I think... Hold on. Castile will probably end up adding his land to the HRE the moment he becomes independent. It's such a big gamble, this, though, guys. It could all die here, but it could also work beautifully. But I'd also have to lose Castile as a vassal. I know, they would remain vassals. Schumer1312, thank you for the bits, man. Tip, man, after you, sir. So what I need to happen, here's what I need to have happen, right? This is fucking impossible. Here's what I need to have happen, right? So, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this to make the HRE Inti and loyal, right? So I'm going to enforce Intiism on all of them. I know, I can't add... Oh wait, they also can't do that. Yeah, that's correct. They also can't do that. So I need to have a loan with my own land. I need to be able to get there with my own land. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19... Ah, 20. Which is gonna give me... not enough. Not enough. shouldn't matter. Well, if I had real big balls, I would enforce religion on everyone right now. If I had really big balls, I would enforce religion on everyone right now. And then just offer to revoke a reform. And me adding the provinces combined with the ticking imperial authority will get me to 100. The vassals will all declare their independence because they... No, they can't. They can't declare their independence. But we would have to manually break vassalization. Because they're disloyal, they wouldn't care, but I wouldn't have the... I'd have to declare a war on a bunch of countries and make them break vassalization. They wouldn't care. And they wouldn't care. Because they are disloyal, so they'd be okay. Yeah. And then we could just press the button again. And then they'd be my vassals again, but this time with the upside of them not being disloyal. Or we could just give away Russia. So as to not risk everything. But then again, we don't know what happens to Russia if I just let them go. God damn, this was not a scenario I was hoping for. Just kind of hoping to avoid needing to do shenanigans like that. God. It should just work. It should just work, right? No, like, seriously, it should just work. Because they'll all be happy. They can't dow me. So I can leave them as vassals. They literally cannot declare independence because my capital is still where it is. So they literally can't declare independence. The only thing that I should be worried about is them not voting for it, but we know that they will. I should really have tested this off screen. I could stop the stream now and test it, but I'm quite confident that this will just work. No, I'm quite confident. So I enforce Inti on everyone, so then the authority just ticks up. I then revoke the thing. They literally can't declare independence. They literally can't. So they'll still give me trade power, so I won't lose that much money. Because what do I make off a vassal contribute? Yeah, it's like 88 ducats, it's nothing. They literally can't declare their independence. Ideally, I'd have Novgorod integrated. They'll all be vassals. Still, they can't declare their independence. My authority will tick up. Once it's at 100, and my relations are 200 with everyone, so they will vote for the thing, then I'll start declaring some random wars against people so I can give up the thing, give up all of the vassals, the ones that are disloyal anyway. And then we'll hit 3 flies with 1 stone. This is a wonderful opportunity. It literally can't go tits up. In the words of Irony Man 01. Literally can't go tits up. What can go wrong here? Is there anything that can go wrong? I don't think there's anything that can go wrong. They can't declare their independence. They'll still be my vassals. We know they'll vote for it. Negative 50 dip a month. Oh shit, that's right. Haha. That can go wrong. Okay. Okay. That's a shame. 700 dip. No, vassals don't cost us things after the 6th reform. Okay, okay, good, good, good. Yeah, perfect. And then we can let Russia form. Like at the last second. I'll give him Novgorod. I'll break the vassalization on him. We'll have to do him last. Because... no, he can't form it if he's at peace. So he won't be getting too big. Too many variables? What are the variables? They can't do shit. It should just work. Oh man. But if it fails, that'd be real sad. No! I don't think I need to test it. I don't think I need to test that. Can't go tits up, guys. Cannot go tits up. Balls of steel. Let's go. Just have to believe, guys. Just have to believe. But just in case. So I'm not bidding the run, but we'll have to just forgo the whole... I'll call it a 3-session run. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that. I shouldn't even have told you about me making a copy. Okay. So, this can't go tits up. Fuck, why is that so expensive? Oh, because I'm a primitive. You're joking. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, but he's not. What a fucking joke. Alright. In for a penny, in for a pound. Oh, am I doing this? Oh, it hurts me inside. Do you need to enable divert trade? Well, it's too late to stop now. Alea yakta, ladies and gentlemen. Problem is I can't integrate Novgorod. If I revoke the thing. So I still think I need to let the Russians go now. Yeah, but then I do have to definitely test it. Then I do have to definitely test it. Alright, but fuck it. You'll just have to pretend that I'm not streaming at the moment and that I'm testing. Because if... So I'm going to let Muscovy go now. I'm going to let Muscovy go. This is now going to tick up. Not at the month tick. I'm going to let Muscovy go and we're going to integrate Novgorod. Yeah. La la la, I can't hear you. Why you no stream, Flurry? Alright. Oh, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. End their overlordship over Muscovy, integrate Novgorod, sell him that. Oh boy. Oh. Alright, so this could be really cool if it works. Because then we get like 10 flies with 1 stone. Oh my god, if it works, it'd be so fucking good. How expensive are you? It's like 200. Alright, cool, we can do it. Here, have a fucking cookie, you piece of shit. Alright. What if I attack Novgorod? I can't! Ewiger Landfriede. That's why this works, because they can't go tits up, because we have Ewiger Landfriede, so they can't stop us. So we end our overlordship over Muscovy, we integrate Novgorod, we give him that. Once we have 100 Imperial authority again. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Think. Yes. Right? That's how it works, yeah? Okay. Give away Muscovy. Integrate Novgorod. Yeah. Just do it. Do we need to let a month pass? Did I already do that? Does he form Russia decision make you leave the H3? It would, but I made him into an elector, so it won't. We're gonna let 1 month pass. Okay, let's give him up. Give him up, integrate Novgorod. Prestige, though. Who gives a shit about prestige? But I don't know, because he might, if he fucking decides to flip, we are fucked. And he might. Quickly royal marry him. And now we annex you. We'll be done in 2 years. Don't you dare! And this is now taking up with 0.41. I swear to God, if he flips, I'm gonna murder him. You hear me, Muscovy? I will hunt you down to the ends of the earth if you flip. I need mercs. He hasn't pressed it as of today. Got that alliance. Still Inti. Still Inti. Alright. Alright. So far so good. Alright. Okay. Don't include subjects, please. I would like to convert my own land. Breathe, Florry, breathe. One prince against the reform? Why? Because relations aren't high enough. Our overlord abandoned us, -200. What the shit? Why? He was disloyal, though. I don't understand. He was disloyal. Can someone explain? He was disloyal. How do I not get that modifier? How long does that take? 200 years. Explanation doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't matter. He'd already vote for it. And if he votes for that one, he's totally going to vote for the previous one. Right, because that one's only -18. If you release them yourself, not via war. Yeah, but you... Yeah, okay. But that's shit. Because, then I don't have the prestige. So I'm gonna get -200 on my everyone. That's what you're saying. That is kind of upsetting. But it does tick up relatively quickly. And my approval relations is kind of shit right now. Is he converting? Alright, cool. Yeah, well, that's gonna put a bit of a kink in the cable. Can I farm prestige? No, because I have to do this like 20 million gazillion trillion times. Realistically speaking, I would only have to do it on the big ones. But this is a problem. See? That's a problem. He is the biggest one, though. He says 677. And if he votes for it with 60 relations, we can assume, or 80 relations, we can assume the others will too. So many situations foreseen except for this specific one. Fuck. When are you done? Fuck a duck in the cook. Fuck a duck in the dick. Fuck a dick a doodle ding dong, man. I mean, it's completely fine. Like, literally all I have to do is give up the reform, and then I can pass him, and then the situation is exactly the same. But there's so much more we can do. I can let him form Russia now. I could just have that be the only thing that we do. And just have this tick down normally. But it ticks down with like how much a month? 0.5? 0.1? Don't have time for your shit right now. We're gonna have 200 relations. What is my improved relations over time now? Okay, it's ass. So let's say we can get it to 10. It will take 20 months. It's not that long. It's kind of alright. All we need is prestige. You know how much prestige I would need? I need this times 25. There's In the words of what's that guy? Grim, fucking the Wormtongue. In the words of Wormtongue, my lord, there is no such force. Just circumnavigate 5 times. Wait, no! I don't need that. I just need it enough for the big ones. The others, I don't give a shit about. I just need it for Denmark, Great Britain, Poland, Aragon, Castile, Portugal, Leon and Galicia, but Galicia's already loyal, so I don't even need to break that. And in fact, Leon we also don't need. Apparently we do. Yeah, okay, because he's upset about the fucking province defection nonsense. So, Leon, Portugal, Castile, Aragon, Poland, Great Britain. Do I need Portugal as well? Yes. Yeah, well that was a waste of money. Oh, Great Britain! Okay, they don't have any loans. So how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 25. Nah, fuck it, man. No, that won't work. Fuck it. Yeah, let's go kill this guy. Can I pass this now? No, stability needs to be 1. Low stat by 2, right? The question is, do we want to pass that or wait? Finish this first. Certainly be a cheaper way to do it. And that will give me some yearly prestige. Why is everyone so disloyal? Because I forced them to become Inti. As you can see, this map is striped. This integration's at 40%. Okay. Why even fight those rebels? Because that one gives authority. Negative authority. Think. Jimmy Neutron, come on, let's go. Take it. Peasants, murder them. Isn't reforming a high priority because of the plus 50 power cost malice? Yes, but also it is really expensive to reform. Also, that power cost is only on deving. But what's more important is to do this operation right now. Now, it's a little bit more important. I'm gonna want a better relationship in time, guy. For now. Can I get one that's slightly better at what it is that it does? Anglican Zealots in Oxford. Where's my boats? Need my boats. Big nope on that one. Thank you very much. You still Inti? Oh my god, he's still Inti. Wait, fuck, he hates me. What? Why? Oh, because the improved relations reset. Oh, I see. I'll just proclaim a guarantee on him then. That does make things a bit iffy. So I think we're gonna need to live with the fact that vassals are going to be disloyal for a really long time, because I don't see how else we're going to fix it. Yeah, I'm not seeing that, man. No, they can't rival me because of the HRE reforms, yeah. And they also can't dow me. It's a shame he's a great power, that means we can't influence him, but I can send him a gift. And he has no rivals, unfortunately. And he does want mill access as well. So now comes the real gamble. And the real gamble is, do we liberate our vassals? Dude, England's converting shit to Inti. Is everyone converting? No, of course not. Don't be silly. You'd need to stop. Well, Aragon's converting. Without subsidies? Golly, mister. All right. Make sure those relations stay high. High enough. Yeah, return province will give plus 25, I know. Also cost me 10 prestige. Improve relations guy? It is almost a tick of the year, so we'll get him. No, return province doesn't stack. He can't. He also can't want my land because of Eva Galanfriede. Now I either let the Liberty Desire tick down normally. Are these guys losing money? Oh, oh, oh. Brunswick is. No, they're not losing money. Like, if I leave it with Novgorod, then I'd be able to integrate them eventually, right? But kind of wanted to go do the thing with moving my capital. The thing I'm worried about is that if they all get negative 200, then they might not vote for the thing. That's what I'm worried about right now. If they all get negative 200, they're not going to vote for the thing. So, does Russia vote for the thing now? Nope. 10.7 reasons. Sergeant OCC, thank you for 34 months in a row. Tip my hat after you, sir. Well, this is one. A bit more relations would be enough. No, man, I'm sorry. I have to test this. I can't. I have to test it because it's such a big gamble. But if it works, it'd be amazing. So I'm sorry, but I have to test it. I have to test it. So what I'm going to do is, I think the fastest way to do it would be to just abandon all of them and then get your improved relations back up. And then pass it again once they all vote for it. But if they decide to not vote for it, then we are in for quite the predicament. Predicamente. Then again, we're in court and country. We're doing the Inti reform. So if we are doing this trick to avoid the plus 100 liberty desire, now would be the time to do it. So it is perfect, but it's also not perfect because I don't know if we have the time to wait and let them be independent. And they would need to be independent for a long time if I abandon them and wait for the relations to tick up. Because I don't know if they're all going to stay Inti. And if they don't flip Inti, then doing it is pointless. If they do stay Inti, then it's the most glorious things in the history of League of Legends, because then they'll all be loyal and they'll all be Inti. So we have our cake and we can eat it too. And I'll have an Inti Russia that's my vassal. So it's like win, 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 win. So much winning. It is amazing. So you know, there is that. It's a lot of winning. Ideally, I kind of wanted to have this happen after moving my capital to the New World. Because then, ladies and gentlemen, they just declare an independence war. And if they declare an independence war, the relationship hit isn't nearly as big. They'll all be independent. And what you do is you just offer to release vassals in the independent... Well, no, not in the independence war. You just give them independence. And then on the final one, you give... what do you give? On the final one, you give... revoke reform. And then you can just pass it again. That was how I wanted to do this. So this is a bit of a kink. Is there any drawback if you just wait for the Liberty to decide to take down and start world conquest early? Yes, because I need to give away my entire land. In a specific way to move my capital to the New World. So... if I start blobbing out earlier, then that's pretty much a waste of time. But no, it's kind of trying to do it. It's not something I was hoping that would happen. Yeah, no, I have to test this. I just have to test this. I think what I need to do is, fight this now. And then set everything as co-belligerents. And just give up everyone. Hopefully in one giant war, so hopefully we can fight something over here, then do this. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600% war score, as well as all their allies, and maybe they get one more war. And then just do that. That would be ideal. Yeah. And just give away everything. But I don't know if I can actually end up doing that. Otherwise, what we have to do is just give Novgorod and just pass the reform. After evoking it on some random person. But that doesn't matter because I'll surely be able to press this. Like, they don't vote for this with the -10, but I mean, I can get an extra thing, I can up the opinion, I can add 2 dip rep? 2 dip rep. Yeah, I can add 2 dip rep. 1, and there's 2. So that's already plus 10 reasons, so should be good. And have a core will go away, etc, etc. Blah 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 blah. You're down 3 dip rep from integrating. I know, but I'm Austria, so it doesn't matter. I mean, eventually it will work. I'm just worried because eventually it can't go wrong. It can't go wrong unless they flip from Inti to Catholic using the stupid button. Because if they do that, then it was all pointless. And they won't vote for the thing. That is the only thing that literally can go wrong. That is the only thing. Now they can't do that if they're vassals. But like I said, I have to liberate them. I have to liberate 7 of them, revoke the reform and pass it again, and those 7 I'm actually going to have to integrate. Ah! Woo! So no, I'm sorry guys. I have to check. We're at a crossroads here. I have to check. I'm sorry. It can't go wrong. Florryworry 2020. I know. No, I have to check, guys. I'm sorry. I thought I had all of the scenarios figured out, but this was not one of them. I was hoping they went for the declare independence or I know they will, or would have, but yeah, that's not what happened here. Had to do a bit of improvisation. Yeah, I was really hoping to go for the declare independence route and then just pass it again, and they wouldn't care, because why would they? Why would they care, ladies and gentlemen? They wouldn't care. They'd be super happy about me giving them their independence. Right? You don't get negative 200 if they declare independence, but for some reason, if you offer that independence, then it is abandoning them, which is stupid because they still want their independence. So they stupid. It's okay. Doesn't really matter. Should be good. So yeah, I will see you guys again Sunday. No, for real this time. 5 weeks. And I will make it up to you guys for missing last week. I promise. Someday. No, someday. No. I mean, I deserve this. I deserve this. I'm sorry. I wanted to avoid this exact situation. And it seemed to have not been fruitless anyway. So I won't do it again. I promise. But yeah, no, I have to. I can't. Okay? Sorry. Sunday. No, you heard Sunday. Sunday. I would tomorrow, but I literally can't. So I'm sorry, but I'll. Sunday. 1,000 hours Central European wintertime. Wintertime? Yes, wintertime. Somebody was me with. Sunday, the 16th of February 2020. Why you were absent? Well, because of this. This exact reason. Anyway, guys. See you guys Sunday. Bye.